Hi, I'm going to explain how to do the executive branch activity for Wednesday this week. First, open the blue folder that says Wednesday Executive Branch. Then open the activity, the assignment inside with pencil and MNS Executive Branch. It reads, "This assignment is meant to be done on your own time like the usual Friday work. Please open the attachment above in Notability and follow the directions to write 8 tweets about the roles of the president. Dropbox here when you're done. You'll be graded on thoroughness, thoughtfulness, and accuracy." This is the attachment, Executive Branch PDF. It looks like this. Executive Branch of Government. Essential question: what are the roles of the executive branch and how does it work? What is the executive branch? Makes sure the laws of the United States are followed. The person in charge of the executive branch is the President of the United States. Includes the Vice President. Also includes the 15 cabinets and their staff, military, FBI, CIA, Federal Reserve, Department of Education, etc. What are the requirements for who can be president? Must be over 35 years old, must be a native-born U.S. citizen. People born in another country cannot be president. Must have lived in the U.S. for the last 14 years. Who can run for president? LeBron James, Alexander Hamilton, Billie Eilish, Jennifer Lopez, 21 Savage. What do you think? Answers: LeBron James can run for president, 35 years old, born in Ohio, lived in the U.S. the last 14 years. Alexander Hamilton cannot run for president, not born on U.S. soil. Billie Eilish cannot run for president yet, only 18. Jennifer Lopez can run for president, 51 years old, born in NYC, lived in the U.S. the last 14 years. 21 Savage cannot run for president, not a U.S. citizen, not born in the U.S. Directions. Congratulations, you have just been elected President of the United States. Read each of the 7 roles of the president on the following slides. Then write a tweet demonstrating to the American people how you plan to fulfill each role. For example, as the chief executive, you can let the American people know who you want to appoint as the new Supreme Court judge. Feel free to be as creative with your tweets as you want, as long as they demonstrate that specific role of the president. For example, make your room a national park, visit the country of Wakanda, send troops to Imagination Land, endorse Oscar the Grouch for Congress, etc. Tweets are short. Keep them to 280 characters or less. For examples of Obama's tweets as president, tap here. Role 1, Chief Executive. Enforcing laws. Make sure everyone follows the laws. This is the most important role. Examples of how the president uses this role: sign executive orders, rule or command the president gives that has the same power and force as a law but cannot defy the Constitution or laws already passed. Appoint federal and Supreme Court judges, must be confirmed by Congress. Pardoning, forgiving people convicted or accused of a crime. Veto laws, make sure a law doesn't pass. Make national monuments and parks. Role number 1, Chief Executive Tweet. President Obama: proud to make this one of my final actions as president. America is a nation of second chances, and 1,715 people deserved that shot. Obama commutes more than 300 more sentences, bringing the total to more than 1,700, more than any other president. He has a strong view that people deserve a second chance. Sentence starters. I have decided to nominate blank as a Supreme Court judge because blank. I will veto the law blank because blank. Blank is pardoned for blank because blank. Blank is now a national park because blank. Write tweet here. What's happening? Role number 2, legislative leader. The president makes legislative goals, laws they want to be passed, and convinces Congress to pass those laws. Examples: Obama wanted to pass affordable health care, restrict guns, protect abortion rights, protect gay marriage, etc. Trump wants to build a wall, limit immigration to the U.S., protect gun use, deny abortion rights, etc. Role number 2, legislative leader, tweet. President Obama: every woman has a constitutional right to make her own reproductive choices. I'm pleased to see the Supreme Court reaffirm that fact today. President Obama, gun violence requires more than moments of silence. It requires action. In failing that test, the Senate failed the American people. Sentence starters. I want Congress to blank. One law I think is important is blank because blank. Right tweet here. What's happening? Rule number 3, economic leader. The president plans the federal budget, decides how the government will spend money. Examples, spend more money on education, spend less money on the military. Rule 3, economic leader tweet. President Obama. We could eliminate tuition at every public college and university in America with the $80 billion we spend each year on incarcerations. The $80 billion we spend each year on incarcerations could double the salary of every high school teacher in America. The $80 billion we spend each year to keep people incarcerated could pay for universal pre-K for every 3-year-old and 4-year-old in America. Sentence starters. I will increase funding for blank because blank. I will decrease funding for blank because blank. Right tweet here. Rule 4, head of state. The president is the living symbol of the U.S., represents the U.S. and everyone in the U.S. Examples, greet foreign leaders, represent Americans at ceremonies. Rule 4, head of state tweet. President Obama. Until next time, Justin, good to know that Canada and the world will benefit from your leadership for years to come. Justin Trudeau. One more for the road. À la prochaine. Hashtag NALS 2016. Sentence starters. I just met with blank from blank to talk about blank because blank. Right tweet here. Rule 5, chief diplomat. Chief diplomat. The president leads the foreign policy of the U.S. by deciding how to interact with other nations. Examples, visiting another country, talking to another country's leader, send other people, ambassadors, to meet with and work with other countries. Rule 5, chief diplomat tweet. President Obama. Sabedi Laos, honored to be the first U.S. president to visit Laos and begin a new partnership between our countries. We've provided more than $4.5 billion in humanitarian aid to help meet the needs of those impacted by the Syrian conflict. Nearly 12 million people have been displaced by the conflict in Syria. As Americans, we can't sit idly by. That's not who we are. Sentence starters. Hello, country. I am visiting to discuss blank. I just talked to blank from blank about blank because blank. Right tweet here. Rule 6, Commander-in-Chief. The president leads the military. Examples, send troops into battle, cannot declare war. Congress is supposed to do that. Negotiating treaties, launch a nuclear strike. Rule 6, Commander-in-Chief tweet. Donald J. Trump, a perfectly executed strike last night. Thank you to France and the United Kingdom for their wisdom and the power of their fine military. Could not have had a better result. Mission accomplished. Sentence starters. I am sending or withdrawing troops from blank because blank. Right tweet here. Rule 7, party leader. The president helps their political party, Democrat or Republican, raise money and supports party members running for office. Examples, give a speech about why you should vote for someone. Ask for money for campaigns. Rule 7, party leader tweet. Donald J. Trump, Brian Kemp is running for governor of the great state of Georgia. The primary is on Tuesday. Brian is tough on crime, strong on the border, and illegal immigration. He loves our military and our vets and protects our Second Amendment. I give him my full and total endorsement. Sentence starters. I am endorsing blank for Congress because blank. You should donate to blank's campaign because blank. Right tweet here. One last tweet. Reflect on what you've learned this lesson. Write one last tweet answering this question. What is the most important role of the president right now and why? No wrong answers. Sentence starter. I think the blank role of the president is most important right now because blank. Right tweet here. All done? Way to go. Turn this thing in to M&S Executive Branch and enjoy your 4-day weekend.